and welcome back to my channel. Today I am going to be doing a mini bedroom makeover for our bedroom, the primary bedroom of this house. I feel like our bedroom has been a little bit neglected as I've worked on other areas of the house. I just feel like we haven't done much in there other than buying the furniture. We never really decorated it properly. We never got good bedding for the bed that all went together in a cohesive way. We never even got lamps that worked for that room. The lamps we have in there don't match the style of the bedroom, of the house, of us at all anymore. This idea had been growing in my mind that I needed to spend some time in our bedroom, but what really kicked me in gear is I was reached out by a bedding sponsor that does the best luxurious organic cotton bedding. It's Boll Branch. They are the sponsor of today's video. So I am gonna show all of that and the beautiful bed that I put together, but I also have other things in this video. We're going to find the perfect lamp. We are going to completely reorganize the nightmare of my nightstand drawer. That is really bad. Like, I'm embarrassed to show you guys, but also like, this is real life, okay? So there's a lot of little things that I'm looking to do in this video, but I think by the time it's all put together, it's going to look a lot nicer than it is now. This is not a final bedroom makeover. There are things that are bigger projects that I want to do to really pull this room together. I do want to do an accent wall on the wall our headboard is on, and I also want to get some beautiful like roller shades and custom curtains. One of the windows in our room is very big, and so it has to be custom made, and we have priced those out. We just haven't bit the bullet and actually ordered them yet. So until we get those elements in the room, it's not going to be complete. But I did want to stop just like ignoring the room and working on everything else in our house, because it is an area of the house that we spend so much time. If you think about it, a third of your life is spent sleeping in your bedroom. So it's definitely an area of the house that I think needs attention and needs to feel super comfortable and comforting. So I am excited to just spend a little bit of time on this room. Here is a before shot of the room. I have stripped the bed because I am going to build it with all of my new bedding. The nightstands are completely undecorated. The only thing we have on them are these really out of place lamps that I am so excited to replace. And the other side of my room, the dresser, just needs a little bit of attention to the decor that's on top of it. Some of the pieces that we originally had on top of the dresser got taken and put elsewhere in the house as I was working on things like the entry console, for instance. Some of the pieces on my dresser were like the perfect pieces to put those together, so I stole them thinking eventually I'll work on my bedroom and find a new perfect piece. So now is the time for me to find those pieces and make my dresser look nice again. There's also this empty area next to the dresser that I always envisioned like a floor vase with maybe some pampas grass, or doing some sort of decorative basket or something in that area to give it a little bit of detail. So I'm going to show you the inside of my nightstand. I haven't looked at it. I'm actually super embarrassed to show this, but you guys, this is real life. This is a junk drawer, okay? It's not functional. I never go in here. Oh my gosh, yes. Okay, so we have some of everything. We have different medicines, different cords, different remotes. We have some Tylenol, some melatonin gummies that I can't even take when I'm pregnant, so I need to put those away. We have some calming lotion for James, fabric samples, an eye mask, some socks, a bunch of toys, some nausea medicine for my pregnancy, a book, a fire wallet, this is Alex's, Sudoku book, stamps, snacks, hard drive. I mean, literally, this is crazy. I'm starting by taking everything out of this drawer. 99% of these items do not even belong in this drawer. So take everything out. After, I'm going to vacuum out any dust or crumbs that is in this drawer, and then also wipe it down with a damp cloth. I had a package of these organizers from IKEA, so I went ahead and used them to help compartmentalize this drawer. And then I also had these leftover containers from my bathroom organization, so they fit perfectly around the edges. Here are some of the things that came out of the nightstand that is not going back into it. There's a lot of miscellaneous cords and batteries and remotes that I don't even know where they go. These I'm not gonna keep in my nightstand. They can go in with my electronics. I'm gonna ask Alex if he knows what these remotes are to. I'm sure that he does. He can be in charge of those. This was like a Happy Meal toy, I think, that James got. I'm just gonna throw it away. He hasn't played with it in a long time. So many remotes, tons of cords, earphones, cough drops, a random snack that James asked for and then didn't end up eating. This is a cute little bedtime book. I'll keep a little pile of bedtime books somewhere. Here is an after of my nightstand drawers. So I have the flashlights, I have some sleepy time lotion and a book that I'm reading plus a book for James. I have my little Sudoku book with a couple pins. I have this little bowl that has a claw clip and a couple of scrunchies for me to put my hair up at night if I want to. We have our remotes here. We have a couple of pregnancy safe medicines, my new eye mask that I'm so excited to sleep with tonight. And this little container here, I figured James could put his little cars away before bed because he's going to put things in this nightstand, so he might as well have his own little container that he can put things in. Finding a lamp for these nightstands has been a little bit of a nightmare. So we started with these gray ones on the left, which obviously do not match anything about this bedroom or even the rest of this house. I ended up picking out the one on the right from CB2. I absolutely love this lamp. It's a natural kind of burlap on top, and then it has the beautiful pottery bottom, but it's just too short for this bed and nightstand combo. So I knew I needed to find something closer to the gray lamp in height, but more like the burlap lamp in style. And you guys, I went to 7 stores. I finally found this one at the second Target I went to. They only had one, and I ended up doing an order pickup for a second one so that Alex can have one over on his nightstand. And I love it. It's the perfect height, as you can see. And I think this style just matches well with the room. It's a nice white base with a little tassel, and then the top is a tan kind of linen fabric. I think it's really pretty. The height is very hard to find. I found that most lamps were around 20 inches tall, and I needed something closer to 25 inches. So I'm really glad that I was able to find a lamp finally that I feel like goes with the room. Underneath, I decided to stack a couple of coffee table books along with this cute little jar. This was on clearance at Target, and I thought it was really pretty. I didn't buy it planning on putting it underneath my nightstand. I thought I could put like little pieces of jewelry or something in it, but I think it looks really nice there. And then this basket is going to be a basket where James can put his odds and ends. He tends to bring a lot of cars to bed, so I figured having a basket where we could put a couple books for him, a couple cars. I know he has the little section inside the drawer, but this will be for like bigger, bulkier things. On the side of my nightstand, I put a couple of these cable holders so that I could put my computer charger and my phone charger and have them kind of tucked behind the nightstand instead of being kind of in a big pile on the floor. And then now they won't get lost because I can just grab them right from here, and there they are. They look like these, the ones that I used. I used a couple more up in my office as well. So this obviously is just a bunch of chaos that doesn't need to be here. I don't even know what this thing on top is. Something of Alex's, and then there's just a bunch of cords, more remotes. How do we have so many? I have no idea. Some socks of James's has gotten in here. So I'm going to empty this whole thing out and put it in an electronic bin for Alex to go through, because I don't know what any of this stuff goes to. Okay guys, here is an after of the room. It's so fresh and bright. The highlight of this room is definitely the Boll and Branch bedding, which, like I said earlier, is the sponsor of today's video. I've been wanting to invest in a set of high quality, luxurious, organic cotton bedding, and Boll and Branch goes above and beyond with ethically sourced, fair trade certified bedding. This heirloom bedding is designed to last a lifetime and is meant to get softer with every wash. And it's also designed for gifting, which was made really obvious in the beautiful packaging that it arrived in. It arrived in these really beautiful white boxes, and everything was folded in tissue and ribbons, and it was beautiful. So with the holidays coming up, this would be a great gift for someone in your life. I feel like every single person in the world could enjoy a gift of like new, fresh bedding for the new year. I just think it's one of those things that a lot of people don't reinvest in or upgrade over time. At least for me, it's something that is never a priority of something that I'm going to treat myself to, but it is so nice to do that every now and then, just refresh the area that you're going to spend so much time of your life in sleeping. I selected all white bedding in different textures. I've always loved the look of just layered whites on whites with different textures and patterns. I think it looks so clean and crisp. It can go with any style of decor, and it just is the type of bed that you just like want to crawl into and literally never leave. I also kept finding thoughtful details on the bedding, like zippers on the shams and ties on the corners of the duvet, which literally is a lifesaver with a duvet comforter because it keeps your covers in place and doesn't bunch up in one end. That is literally a game changer if you're a duvet person. I selected the signature hem sheet set, which has this beautiful thick hem on the edges. It's so pretty. They're super soft and crisp, and they also seem to keep my temperature even throughout the night, which not all sheet sets do. Some run cold, some run hot. This one just seems to really like even out my temperature, which is really nice, especially pregnant. I also selected the signature duvet set with the all-season duvet insert. And then I got the waffle weave blanket, which I layered, and also the knit blanket, which I put at the end of the bed. So all of these different textures layered just gives it such a pretty and crisp look. I am so thrilled with the look of this bedding, with the feel of this bedding. Like, I'm obsessed. Boll & Branch has luxurious bedding with tons of 5-star reviews, and you can take advantage of their biggest sale of the season and get 25% off your bedding using code Elle25 through the end of the month. Thank you so much, Boll & Branch, for sponsoring this video and setting me up with beautiful, gorgeous quality bedding. I am so excited about it. If you want to shop for yourself or as a gift, click the link below and get 25% off your purchase with code Elle25. Take advantage of the sale and get you some comfortable bedding. Here is an after of my nightstand put together, so you can see the shelf that I decorated below along with the new lamp, which I'm so pleased with. I also framed a picture of James in this picture frame that I picked up at home, and I also put a couple of pumpkins from Target just because it is fall and I just wanted a little touch of fall decor that obviously won't live there all the time, but right now it just gives me that little taste of fall. On Alex's side, I kept it pretty simple. I just put the matching lamp, and then I put a little book stack with a candle. He doesn't tend to put things on his side of the nightstand other than his phone, so I knew it wouldn't bother him to have a couple of pieces of decor over there. I don't think it's terrible to leave your husband's nightstand pretty simple, especially if they do put a lot of things on their nightstand. And then on the dresser side, I did put a couple of new pieces of decor. I actually just found these around my house. They were items that I didn't end up using in other areas, and I pulled it in here. And then on that empty corner, I ended up putting a couple of baskets. I had these baskets already, and I did originally purchase them to go in this spot, and then they just ended up in my closet, and we were using them as laundry hampers, and I think that they're just prettier displayed. So we did pull those back into our room. Alex will probably still use them as laundry hampers, but they're hidden, so that's fine. Overall, I'm really pleased with this room mini makeover. I do think it shows that you don't have to do much to refresh a room. You don't have to go crazy with decor. You don't have to do things like wall art or anything. Obviously, those things can really help pull a room together, but if you just want to do a little refresh, doing something in a bedroom like fresh bedding, new lamps, a couple of new pieces here and there, and then just reorganizing the storage you have, reorganizing that nightstand drawer is everything, you guys. That was a totally non-functional drawer that now has everything I need, easy to reach for, nicely organized, and it's just those little things that just make life so much easier. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Maybe it inspired you to tackle a space in your house that's been neglected, whether that be decor or organization or both, like in this video. Thank you again so much, Boll & Branch, for sponsoring this video. You guys definitely should check them out if you're in the market for new bedding. Even if you're not and you just want to get a nice gift for someone, I will have the link below for 15% off for a limited time. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you in my next one. Goodbye.